When we're talking about a microphone pickup pattern, what we're talking about is whether or not it makes any difference which direction the microphone is pointed. The idea of a pickup pattern is that some microphones are selective in the direction that they hear from. You, being a human being, you hear better from things that are in front of you than you do things that are behind you. It's just the way your ears are designed. Some microphones are the same way. There are three basic pickup patterns: omnidirectional, unidirectional, and bidirectional. And we'll take a look at each of those. Omnidirectional, the word omni means all. So an omnidirectional microphone hears equally well from all directions. It doesn't matter which way the microphone is pointed, it's going to pick up sound equally well. When you draw these, the drawing is called a polar pickup pattern. The word polar is because you're above it looking down on the microphone in the two-dimensional drawing. And then pickup pattern shows you the pattern in the area that the microphone will pick up. So the pickup pattern for an omnidirectional is simply a circle. It's a 2D representation of a sphere. It does not matter which direction the microphone is pointed, but it will hear equally well any sound from any direction. You commonly see omnidirectional microphones as handhelds and as lavaliers. Unidirectional, uni meaning one, means that the microphone is selective in the direction that it hears from. It hears best in one direction. So the microphone that I'm using now is in fact unidirectional. If somebody were to walk in the room, you would not hear them nearly as well as you would hear me because the microphone's pointed at me. Let's hope that doesn't happen. These are sometimes called cardioid microphones because when you draw the pickup pattern, it looks a little bit heart-shaped. So a unidirectional microphone or a cardioid microphone, they're pretty much interchangeable terms. It matters which way you point a unidirectional microphone, as you can see in the illustration there. Unidirectional microphones are also seen as handhelds, and they're seen as shotgun microphones. Now, these are not magical. A unidirectional can do some things, but not others. It will separate your talent from any sound that's to the side of them. So if you had a row of three people and you only wanted to hear the center person talking, a unidirectional microphone could work for that. Unidirectionals will not separate things that are on the same line. So if your talent is standing in front of the home bleachers at a big game and the crowd is going wild behind them, a unidirectional microphone cannot separate that crowd noise from the talent because they're in the same line. They're both coming from the same direction. The bidirectional is less common for us in this field, but that still is used every once in a while. And bi meaning two. Bidirectional microphone hears equally well in two directions, and they're usually opposite each other. Ribbon microphones, because of the way they are made, are bidirectional microphones. You'll commonly see them with bands on stage where you have two backup singers sharing one microphone. That will be a bidirectional microphone. They are also sometimes used in interview shows, although more commonly everybody has their own microphone. Every once in a while you'll see a case where there are two people facing each other with one microphone in the middle of the table. That'll be a bidirectional microphone as well. When you're selecting a microphone for a job, it's important to grab one with the proper pickup pattern for the task at hand. Proper selection and proper placement of your microphone are 90% of the battle when it comes to getting good, clean audio. Ha! All right, that totally works.